Shin Megami Tensei 2, 1994, SNES, that sort of stuff. Yesterday, it took us about 1 hour. I think I was looking through the VOD, I think it was like 1 hour to kill Lucifer, but we did kill Lucifer. It was very nerve-wracking, that fight, but it was because none of our demons did any damage. Happy Cakes could do some damage, but like with one spell that took a lot of her mana, we wanted to save at least enough for a trap port. So it was just Smoothie Fate attacking pretty much, and he kept healing. It was... I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to do that, but we did. Now, before we get into the game, because I got an HDMI capture card, I've decided to give it a go. And not the one for the Nintendo 64 and Saturn, one for HDMI devices for when I stream Killer 7. But because I have it, I decided to try to stream this from my Mister. Now I have backups of the save files, and if shit hits the fan, I can always try to revert, but I want to give it a try. It shouldn't be any different for you watching. It is very different for me though, because of input lag, and just overall it looks better than an emulator on my monitor at least. And I managed to get a setup like doing a pass-through with the sound so you guys can hear and see, and I can still not have any lag. The only downside is that I used to play these games on a window, so I had like extra space on my desktop. I don't have that anymore. So I hope you guys behave, because I have less access to things now. Hang on. I messed up my... Okay, it's fine, it's fine. But yeah, it should be fine. This is a trial run. If it doesn't work well, if it breaks, we can always revert. So I'm gonna move over here. And do let me know, like, I have a very... Why is the colors wrong now? What? Hang on. The colors are broken. What? Okay. What happened to the colors? It's gonna be a little bit of growing pains here until we get everything to work. Wait, is there a sound? I swear I tested this for... I tested this for a very long time. Like 2 hours testing, and now the sound is not here. Hang on a second. Why is it dead? I could just restart. Why did it... What? I don't think I can do anything other than restart. Oh, I know something I can do. I can reconnect the HDMI cable. That might be good enough. Yep. Signal died at some point. I don't get it. Alright. Hopefully everything works. So, start the timer. What are we supposed to do here? We killed Lucifer. We were told to go back to... the underworld. Man, it's so disorienting now to play this full screen. Not used to it. I did my best to make it look the same as it looked before. How many demons do we have? Can I recruit people? Do I want to? Where's my demon list? Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 demons I could. Hello there, Lucifate. Yeah, we do have lists. We have the wrong shit. Sorry. But like I was saying, I managed to get everything to look the same. Like, the range of colors is correct. Frame rate is the same. I did a bunch of tests. And the filtering, it's slightly sharper. I could make it sharper, but I kind of like to not have pixels like too hard. But for the most part, I think it looks almost the same. Yes, hello there, Mass Effect. Alright, so here, this is the corridor. Alright, it's gonna be a ways away. Right, this corridor will lead us back to... This is the Edskuth corridor, which leads to Chokma, which has the Chokma Tower, which is the thing that I... when they round the pixels into blobs. Yeah, I'm using a sharp linear that I can set up manually how much I want. I want to see the pixels. They don't have to be like full crisp, but I certainly don't want to smear Vaseline on the screen. Chrono Trigger on string. Oh, they use those. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is worse. Weren't they using like those Super Eagle filters or something? That is way worse. Hello there, Lafolia. Welcome in, my friend. Yeah, no, that one does a grouping of pixels per color. And sometimes it filters it per sprite. And it looks absolutely jacked, yes. Lower to 190p and enjoy it. Yeah, no, I believe in crispy pixels with a teensy little bit of smoothing. I mean, you kind of need to do a little bit of smoothing, just because the pixels are not gonna line up perfectly, otherwise you get a bunch of shimmering. Right, can I write down that the X smooth, do I have it written down already? Like the Chokma / Bina access. Hang on, I need to write down that on the Atskuk. What's Atskuk? Absolute corridor. It's the south downstairs for Chakma, and it's the north downstairs for Baina. Right, so I can find my way back later. Unless integer scaling. Yeah, then you need to have borders. And I can't do that for myself, I can't do that for the stream. I mean, sure, I could have the borders, but unless you're playing this at 1080p, exactly, the borders are only gonna be, like, pointless to you. Because you're gonna get forced into filtering anyway. But yeah, yes. That's how it works. What? If I leave here, what is this map? Oh. Oh, okay. Hang on. Everything probably is for the artists if they're all said and done. Yep. Might as well have something that works for everyone everywhere the same. Including for me. Keep things consistent. Again, do tell me if there is anything that looks out of order or out of place with the game capture. It doesn't sound distinct, right? I tested it and the capture is about 3 frames behind. Like, I got a test running side by side, I took a picture, it's like 3 frames behind. Which is 48 milliseconds. But on an audio sync test, it's barely noticeable on either one, so I don't know. It looks good, yeah. Alright. Testing back monitors, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, everything else should be Yoto Nihil. What is that? It's a cursed weapon from long ago. Gloriously huge. There is a rule actually there where if you post a message that has like 100 emotes, they're gonna be smaller. But if you post just one, it's going to be slightly bigger. So if you spam 100 messages with a single emote on each, is going to fill up a lot faster than 100 emotes on a single message. But then Twitch is gonna be angry at you. Might have gone the wrong way, by the way. But the reason I'm talking about it looking good and normal, if you weren't here, I'm not playing this on an emulator. Not a software emulator, at least. Giving a trial run at running this on my Mister. So I can test my HDMI capture card. Mass booty. Feel free to post as much as you want. And it's amazing, I'm sacrificing screen space because of 3 frames of lag. Which is obviously relevant for a game like this, but it does annoy me to no end on no platforming games or whatever. Okay. Is this the one that took me to Baina? Yes, okay. Okay, let me update my notes. Alright. There must be a teleporter in Baina. Is there? Hang on, there might not be. Where are my notes on Baina? No, there is a terminal. Okay. We're gonna go there. We're gonna save there. We're gonna heal up. We have to go to the last town in the underworld. Which was... Which one? I think it was Akasama. No, it was Old Roppongi. Okay. We have to go to Old Roppongi. One on every step. Outstanding. I wonder if... No, the thing that eats... Well, the thing stopped eating magnetite. Because it's terrorizing the other world now. Shouldn't these guys drop more magnetite now? Nope, it's still none. That was just an excuse. I still have a Vitra. Oh, I lost it. I fused it. Do I have one? I had one. Oh, I had two. I'm worried about missing out on chat. Yeah, I only had two. Because I had chat right next to the game. Now it's only on the second monitor. So the chances of... The chances of me missing chat are slightly higher. See, Jesus, at least that guy is back. Okay, Baina. We have a neutral Kaifuku here. And one north, one west, so it's right there. No, you told me about it. Okay, then bye-bye, yeah, bye. I'm not gonna optimize this. We have a lot of mana to recover anyway, so it's fine. Yeah, this guy, it's just mana. All the healing he did against Lucifer. Okay, and the terminal is to north from here. Okay. For those of you, we'll continue. For those of you who are not familiar, on the Mister, if you wish to commit the save files to the SD card, you have to do this. It's saved. Alright, just so you guys know why this opens up when I save the game. If I don't, I run the risk of losing it. Hello there, Kibitz, welcoming. Now to make everything else dead. Yeah, hopefully. We have to kill, like, the mountains now. That might be... I wonder if there are any other Megami Tensei games where you kill the mountains. Okay, so from here we have to go back to Old Roppongi. Yep, mountains. So, Roppongi. I'm pretty sure it's Roppongi. It could be... How many people? It could be Akasama, but I think it's Roppongi. Sounds like One Punch Man. Yeah, it's not just One Punch, no, it was one hour of punching Lucifer yesterday. Punching with a sword. Best kind of punch. Okay, is this the right place? It is. Oh, already got... the mountains. Oh, this guy! Must be really... He said that we weren't going to meet again. Maybe in the virtual world. Stephen Hawking, yes, he's back. And he's having trouble. He keeps getting knocked off his chair from the earthquakes. The Kuzuryu has finally awakened. I can barely stay on my chair. Lucifer certainly is a sharp one, preparing a contingency plan in case he died. But there's no time for talk like this. You're the one. I'm quiet. Fuck you. If you two don't want to be killed, you'd better go and kill the Kuzuryu. Go on, hurry. Okay. Teleports us straight to the... Yeah, I thought it would be here. Holy shit! Holy fuck! Holy crap, it's Onyx! I want to watch that again. I'm sorry, I want to watch that again. That was better than the Lucifer intro. That was awesome. Alright, this is on Roppongi. I'm sorry, that is too good. I have to see that again. Megami Tensei, yes, Mr. Dorman, sir, welcoming. I talked to you the other day on the Amiga Live channel and you ignored me. We're not friends anymore. You're just in time here to see one of the most amazing boss intros in the first 4 games. It's so good that I reloaded just so I could see it again. Might have fell asleep. No, you talked to other people before I talked to you and after. It was just me. It's fine, it's chatty moves. Kidding. Look at this intro. Look at this. Ranger, eh. Man, that's so freaking good. Jaryu Kuzuryu, what will you do? I'm gonna fight. It's the music again, everyone. might be a lot easier than Lucifer. Yeah, I think this will... Okay, it might have a second phase. Because this is too easy. I don't think it's doing anything. Why are we killing it? Okay, he did something. I'm gonna switch to full attack now. It's not as exciting as the Lucifer fight, that's for sure. I mean, unless he doesn't die for the next hour. This is less nerve-wracking because the Lucifer fight was like 3 days away from a save point. This is like, if we die, it's whatever. I mean, he's taking... Okay, yeah, it's just a bag of hit points. It's whatever. But now God comes down? Maybe? Oh, we still haven't dealt with Satan. Okay, that's not a full integer of experience. Just one level. Yeah, Satan, yes. You apologize for not responding anyway. Don't worry, man. Just kidding. I thought it would be funny to... Because I said, oh, hello there, Mr. Door guy. Because, you know... And then I thought, yeah, maybe that's clever. And I think it was so lame that you just... I don't know this guy. Well done, Musi. You certainly are capable. I knew it was right to give you my demon summoning program. Bit of a non sequitur. It was still a greeting. Don't worry. But this isn't over. Lucifer was not the only one planning to destroy Millennium. Yeah, I mean, like, you have the angels, the fake god, the true god, Lucifer, this thing, Satan, and La Folie. I think La Folie also wants to destroy Millennium. Happy Cakes wanted to I think Happy Cakes wants to destroy Millennium. I mean, get in line, everyone. Go to Eden. How do I get to Eden? How do I get to Eden? I was taken there by one of the angels. Unless I can get there through Millennium? Not Millennium, Arcadia. Hello there, Happy Cakes. Yeah, Yesterday you failed to do any damage on Lucifer. Just like all the demons. I mean, you did some damage, I guess. You still don't have a big healing. You're level 68. You need to help us here a little bit. At least you got rapport. That is pretty good. Do they need that chair? They just lazy. No, I think it's supposed to be Stephen Hawking, not Stephen Hawking. So yeah, you always deal damage. Your gun did nothing to Lucifer, and that made things very difficult. I'm gonna go to Arcadia. Arcadia could have been destroyed by now. I'm gonna go to Holy Town and ask the fortune teller. I mean, Holy Town is not the closest fortune teller, but yeah, I'm already teleporting. Magnetite. I could do demon fusing. This guy, he's gonna kill someone. It's probably level 2 or something, but he can insta-kill anyway. At least this one I know where the fortune teller is without looking at my notes. Which is very fancy. That's how many times we have been to Holy Town. If you tell me I have to go to Eden, I swear. There is something that you need to do in the Abyss. What and how, I cannot see. The Abyss is a very large place, but I think I know where I have to go. But it is a very large place, and... for senseless... how does it go? If senseless dribble doesn't help me or something. I think because I have in my notes that I have to get to Baina. I need to buy something for my IKEA. What? I do not know. How many parts does it come in? I do not know. Will it last? Probably. Alright, so there was a place in here, I don't remember where. They had a thing. Let me try to get there. Is it... go away, bunny ladies. Put on some clothes and go away. Leave me alone. I mean, they're bathing, it's fine that they're naked. Why is she holding a sign? Well, what is written on this sign? I'm taking a bath, lol? LOL, I'm taking a bath. Alright, Bafuli, have a good lurk. I know how that goes. The feeling tired thing. Oh, I have one of you. Okay, I have to do something very quickly here. I think I can. There you go, Mr. Dorman, sir. I did not I did not give VIP to your previous incarnation, so your current one has it. Uncle's sickle, is that good? Where is it? No, it's horrible. Because I'm not sure, I'm going to check these rooms, because it's one of these, but it's near the center. I heard that a beautiful nymph comes to the ocean here to bathe. I met this horny skeleton prick back in Gebura, just dying to take a look. It's probably not that. Gorgon. Okay, it's not to the left. It's a bunch of trap rooms. It's probably that one right in the middle. Right at the end of this whole thing. This one. We'll know in a moment. I already started my stream on the backup connection tonight. The downside is that I have no way to know if my actual connection is stable or not. Okay, let's see. Nobody's here. Okay, so it isn't this. Okay, it might be... It might be that area that led to Arcadia. Maybe that leads to Eden. I can't try it, and I can always teleport if it isn't the case. No, we want to exit, it's through here. No. Jesus, woman. I don't want to exit. I'm gonna see that woman again. Shit. That was my bad. No. Wait, where was the terminal? Here, okay. So if it is that one, then we want to go to Tiferet. here we exit. Let me go towards... Well, I could take a brief look here. Yeah, Seth has already flown away. Now that is the corridor that leads onwards. That is the... something else. And that over there is what leads to the Arcadia area from the other side. So let us check here. There is a strange... Yes, yes. Boom, 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 boom. It has an exit and an upstairs. I think the going upstairs is nothing. I'm gonna look anyway, but I think it's nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's nothing. Yeah, and this leads us here. It can't be here. It's something in the abyss. We can't go back to either castle, I doubt. That's it. Let me see if I have any pending notes from the other locations. Tifereth. No. Yetzira. Yesod. Odd. Netzak, that's the keys to Tifereth. Yeah, we were told before that we had to defeat Kizuryu and then destroy Eden. To get to Eden, we need to do something in the Abyss. And then Zofair gave us instructions on where Kizuryu was. Yeah, the no one is here in Binance didn't change. In Chokma Tower was Mara, and then it leads to Keither. Oh, I saved here. Yeah, Tifereth, Yasod, Gebura, and Bina. I haven't found anything in my notes about any of these places. I need a better fortune teller. How could we possibly get to Eden? What are you guys doing here? I don't know. Or maybe if I talk to these guys I can get a hint, because that guy didn't say that before. Oh, this was the entrance. I forgot about this. Right, so technically you kill the guy and then you come back to the abyss through here. Makes sense. Right, from here, what is the first thing you see? Just because this is the first place. So Moloch was gathering enough energy to awaken the Kuzurio all this time. Yes. Oh, Moloch was this guy. I think. I've been mistaken, but it might be that statue thing. There's also that Lucifer advisor that has a name that starts with Lucif. I don't remember what it was. There's nothing there. Now, one of my guesses would be to go to the center, but since we have specifically been told to be in the abyss, we know it's not that. Right here, there's nothing. Fortunes, terminal, Kaifuku, a bar. We could go to the bar to see if anything changed. Oh, this is Junks. This is not the bar. What? The bar is one south. So it was Master Lucifer that activated the Kuzurio. Master Lucifer went to his duel too. Yeah. all up to date, but nothing new. Oh, I got a bunch of information here. Right, but that's it. So I can get the Etzera corridor. I mean, we're not going to go back to Hod or Netzach. So next up would be Tifereth. And I have already checked Tifereth. So next we can check Geburah. Yeah, Tifereth is the one that has the passage to Arcadia. We've done that already. So let's skip straight to Geburah. So did Geburah have anything? I could go downstairs, but the downstairs is the one that has all the Shin shows. And eventually it leads to Bina and Chokma. What's in here? Ah, those devas must have kicked me out at least 100 times when I tried to get past them. What a pain. So the mountains were not alive, it was more like the guy was burrowing under them. Alright! Now that Atavaka and his goons are gone, we can go to Bina. I've been looking forward to this for a while. I heard there's a very interesting attraction there. Right, this is the horny skeleton. He wants to go to Bina to find the nymph that bathes in the ocean of Bina. What is it? That's a secret. Right. That building is the corridor that is here. The Biraya corridor. Holy crap! You defeated Atavaka and the Devas? No, that's really a shock. Yeah, no, Lucifer was no biggie. Okay, I'm gonna take a brief look, but this is the Beraya corridor. It's fully explored. There's nothing else up here. Maybe you have to go to Bina and you have to find whatever passes for an ocean over there. There's some point in the map that is right underneath Bates. Maybe she gives us the robe and we need it. Ah, full moon. Okay, never mind. I think this guy's like one gunshot. Yep. That's depressing. I think it was right here actually. Yep. Who knows, now that we talked to the skeleton, he goes to Bina. And then he goes bother the nymph, and then we save the nymph and she gives us something in return. Okay, there is a NPC over there. Let's see what is this. It's by the ocean. Bina was the abyss's source of life, and now it lies barren and untended to. Nope. There's another one here. You can't get to Master Lucifer's Kither Castle from here. If you want to go there, I'll need to go through Chakma Tower. Yeah, I have. Bina is the Sea of Harvest, where demons are born. But there's nobody here capable of sowing that harvest anymore. So it goes untended. All the encounter rates. Another sickle. Sea of Bina, yes. One more. tile over there. Last chance. What will happen to us now that Seth has awakened? Nope, not it. Nothing. Another the answer. Oh, what? What? That one tile that doesn't even have the raised thing? You have to walk there specifically? Right, this is the thing with the robe that we need. Fury is taking a bath. Will you take Fury's robe? No. We do hot tub stream, yeah. Like that thing, okay, it does look different, but... Did anyone look at that and think that was suspicious? I just randomly pressed in that direction. Jesus. Well, at least I did figure it out. You got robe. I got robe, chat. Crawl everywhere to find progress. Does Bina have a fortunes? Different types of illusion magics. When wearing it, it can make you appear to be not only whatever form you want, but whatever alignment you want. Oh, do we want to appear like we are Law? To trick Lafoli into bringing us to Eden? Then we get there and we're like, yeah, no, we're breaking shit down. Sorry, not sorry. Disrober is a disrober. You don't need to stop. Do I call someone who robs people of the robes specifically this? I think it does work. Doesn't rob. Oh. I read your jokes in the wrong order. I'm so sorry. They look a lot better once you read them in the right order. What is a react sheet? What is a react sheet? I can use it on a demon. It might be Blue Scroll. It casts a random healing spell. Oh no, here it is. Ah, it's for another human to... Okay, it's to summon... Happy Cakes can summon demons if... Instead of... Muzi once. Right, the robe is not here. Can I equip it? No, it's a key item then. Is that what you're saying? I mean, it does sound like a key item. Just wondered if I had to like... use it, yeah, robe. Now, where do we go with the rope? Again, I was asking, does Baina have... Baina does not have a fortune teller. Gebura has one. Let's go to Gebura. Gebura, Gebura. It was... Okay, right there. I cannot tell. Your destiny is of such magnitude that it is well beyond my power to scry. There's nothing more that I can foresee. Okay, GG, stop the timer, we beat the game. She gave up, chat. Just a fortune teller, man. Then tell a fortune. Beyond the scope of your operations. No, it isn't. I want the fortune to be told. Tell me the fortune. That's it. That's your one job. They don't pay me enough for this. The fortune teller is the one charging $100. Like, I'll pay 1,000, I'll pay 10,000, I'll pay 100,000. You can't charge more, you can't be paid for it. It's fine. You can't be, oh no, I only charge you $100, so I can't give you what you want because I charged too little. They charge more. It's like she doesn't want to be rich. What if we... $5,000 for a ramen. You better add whatever the fuck people ask for. You could put like for $950 inside the ramen bowl, and that would be still expensive. Maybe I can try going to the center now. It's the closest we can get to Eden. Either that or Arcadia. I mean, Arcadia is faster to get to than the center. The center, I think we have to go through freaking Holy Town again to get there. Let's see Culprit again. Can you put in a word with the Eden boss? Nobody's here. Yeah, Culprit skedaddled. I love that word. Skedaddle. Was there anything else of note here? Oh, maybe this can give me a hint. The Messiah broadcast system is no longer running. Of course not. I mean, look, I'm old. I'm not gonna like argue against the stuff that the young kids do. Like it's whatever. I'm sure I was very dumb when I was a kid. I don't get it. It's not for me. I realized I didn't realize I was these people were discussing like this comic book for children, right, that has gone downhill in the last years recently, that most people used to read here in Brazil when they were kids. And they were pointing out that look at this dialogue. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? They're using this word and this word. No kids use these words. And I'm like, they don't? I did when I was their age. Brazil specific, yeah, Turma da Mônica, which is a children's comic book. The main guy behind it is like really old, and his daughter was taking over, and she's kind of a bitch. Now everything is copy-paste, and it's like the same facial expression on 4 out of 5 frames on the page. And like it's... And people care because they grew up with that. I used to read that shit religiously as a kid. But there were news last week that apparently he was not so old that he didn't notice. At least that's what we figured, because apparently that daughter got ousted and he put another daughter in her place. So there's still hope. People were like celebrating. Okay. As far as the business goes, the thing is, they're like gigantic because it's not just comic books. Like, they have been making... Like, everything else is fine. They have been making movies, live-action movies. Those are doing fine. They are doing graphic novels. Those are great. It's just the original comic books that are just... tremendous drop in quality. They also have, like, a lot of branding on stuff like ramen. The best ramen in the country is the one that is branded with them, which is kind of funny. It's a huge franchise. It's been around since what, the 40s, the 60s? It's always been huge. And it's simple. It's like Peanuts, you know, Charlie Brown Peanuts. Except it grew way beyond the original creator. Marvel books now follow the movies. No, because these are comic books for children, there's no continuity. They can do whatever. It's not like, oh, this character died and now he came back. They did a teenager version of it. There is like an offshoot, like a spin-off. And that is like a manga that has continuity, but that's a whole other thing. There were places in here that we couldn't get to before. Yeah, but I went into the wrong place. Gotta follow the money. The thing about Marvel movies is that no one cares anymore. And that's fine. They did a good thing, like, okay, they follow a little bit, they deviate a little bit, and they did a lot of fun stuff, like, love it or hate it, it was fine. And then they build up with a lot of shit towards Endgame, and then they had Endgame. And that was fantastic. I went to the theaters to watch that. It was good. Alright. Please clap. There we go. And that's it. Like, why would I ever watch another Marvel movie? It's done. I'm satisfied. It's finished. I have no idea what other movies came after that. I don't care. I watched a lot of Marvel movies before that. After that, it's just pointless. Like, yeah, good job. Okay, so there are places in the center that we couldn't get to. Yeah, maybe we needed to have the... Maybe having the robe is only necessary if you're not aligned to law, which is our case. Center. Which floor are we on? We are on the 20th? 20th. Endgame wasn't even good. I enjoyed it for what it was, but I will never argue with someone that says a Marvel movie is shit, because unless you're like, I'm really interested in turning off my brain, yeah, they're kind of dumb. Movies building up to it were nothing from Endgame except for the one famous Thanos quote. Okay, now I get it, what you mean. The moves leading to Endgame were good, but Endgame itself wasn't. Yeah, it's kind of forgettable, now that you say that. I did enjoy it, but I don't remember anything as well, that's true. Enough comic book arcs. Yeah, I kind of gave up reading those. I read the ones that I really cared about, and they always end in, like, shit. Which were the ones that I read as a kid. There was this one. I have it somewhere, but it's like a weird name. It was like an offshoot series. Not offshoot, like a New Heroes, whatever. I don't remember the name. It was like the 80s. And they had this superhero which was like a lawyer, but then he had like a hand and a shield that he could project, and I don't know why it was really interesting. And I read the comic books of my brother because I was too young. He had the comic books, and the story went into a build up to a point where it absolutely like, okay, how the fuck does it continue? And then my brother did not have any more comic books, and you couldn't look those up online, and it was out of print anyway, you couldn't buy, so there was no way for me to know how they solved that mystery. It took me decades to find what the hell that book was, that character was. I think it was called Justice, the character. And I'm pretty sure it was Marvel. So I find the series the guy's from, I find the name of the character, I find the comic books. And I read through it and I recall everything. Fine, and I get to the point, okay, this is where I stopped reading. How do they solve this corner they written themselves into? I read the next book, and I shit you not, the next book was like book 12, 13. I shit you not, the resolution was he woke up, the previous 11 books were a dream. Fuck that shit. I wanted to punch a writer in the nose. I'm not kidding, it took me... It took me over 20 years, 25, almost 30 years for me to find that shit again. And that's the resolution. Wake up from this one. Nobody's here. Maybe that roaming by now is for a different alignment. Hang on. Can I do a search? I'm low on monitors today. No, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna find it. No, I don't think his name was Justice. I know I shouldn't be looking for this right now. Yeah, I'll have to... Do I have those downloaded somewhere that I could refer to? Oh shit, my hard drive. Okay, I found it. It was called Justice. Why can't I find Justice, Marvel? Okay, I found it. I'm gonna share just so you guys can see. How do I open this? Just so you guys, if you guys ever want to like feel angry, and by reading a comic book, how do I do this now? I can just go here. There we go. This guy is from the new universe, which is from the 80s. Get out of the way. Shit, I can't hit the X because it's okay. "32 issues from 86, yeah, the 80s. Does it tell how it was fucked up at some point? Yeah, is it here? Okay, yeah, the idea is that at some point he goes to a psychiatrist and then he's told that the entire first 12 issues were just an hallucination. Yeah, something like that. He was like fighting for justice, and before he could go back and finish the business that they started, he didn't wake up. It was worse. A psychiatrist told him he was cuckoo. Never heard of this guy? No one heard of him. That's why it was so difficult to find this shit. Yes, these places are all isolated. I have to not take the elevator, but now I'm gonna check if there's anything here. No, of course there isn't. Okay, let's go back to the 20th floor. My brother had a bunch of New Universe comic books. Most of those are fun, but that one was the one that I remember the most. Okay, so I had to take those stairs going up, specifically. You have enough anger in your life without having to look for it. Yeah, but just in case... You're bored one day. Or maybe like you're having a problem with like really low blood pressure. Read that thing, your blood pressure will come right back up. You work tech support, the world is infinite. Aren't you at the Zen part of that yet? Where you... Every ticket is like brain off until you've been at for at least 5 hours. And then okay, I have to pay attention. I ran out of script. I don't have faith in anyone anymore. The only thing I believe in now is money. You care too much. I know. Sometimes I am able to turn off. Sometimes I go on my own time up until 4 in the morning trying to make something look better, work better. Why aren't I allowed to go to Eden? Could it be that God had made a mistake somehow? Okay, they're talking about Eden. Maybe the word before. People, you don't understand how we're still in this business. I had a friend, we were like all programmers working together, and he had days when he was like, you know what, I should have just go grow crops. Why am I working with computers? I should just grow crops, that's much easier. Like you wake up, you work, you go to sleep, you gather your things, and you fuck off for the rest of the day. And people say stupid things, walk around for 5 minutes, waiting to myself, what is wrong with people? And then you sit down, try to write a reply, doesn't involve telling them the word being a dumb fuck. Now you can use AI for that. Please turn this into something that won't get me fired. Dear piece of shit. What the fuck did you just say you tried to do, you dumb shit? There's a story, it's very known here, I'm sure there's an equivalent over there, of the guy calling tech support because his computer was not turning on. And tech support tried a bunch of stuff, and then he went to like, okay, next step, make sure the power cable is plugged. And the guy takes a while, okay, I pulled the plug. Okay, now put the plug back in. And he's like, no, wait a second, it's really hard because it's dark in here. Why is it dark in there? Oh, the power went out. It's a very old story. Very famous down here. It's highly possible. I know this one. Please close the window. And the lady says, this one was a friend of mine that told me, so I know this one is true. The lady says one moment and he can hear the lady closing a window in the background. I shit you not. I think a relative of mine was teaching a class, so this is also true because they had no reason to invent a story. It was like very basic computer class. And she started, okay, grab the mouse everyone, okay. Now move the mouse up, and she saw a lady doing this. And like, that's not even unfair, I guess. Enter ID code. I don't have this ID code. I'm trying the ones I have. She did follow instructions. Yes, they both did. Also, there is, I think this is kind of universal, the people who think the mouse is a pedal. They put it on the floor and they step on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have the code for this. But there's still stuff to explore, I think. I did write every code we have been given. I have a few more codes, but all of the codes we have we used. You have the opposite problem. You put a guitar pedal on your desk and try sliding it around. Okay, that's new. I hadn't heard that one before. It's like that joke the interface is self-explanatory. The user. Picture of Moosey Fate with a guitar pedal on the desk. Yeah, that passage. This is... This is the 22nd floor. Did I have other notes on the center? Because we did come back to center. Elders on the 22nd floor passcode so I do have another passcode. From 21st, top right stairs up. On the 22nd floor, 3 south, 6 west. A code was required there as well. I have 2 codes required here. Little cheer welcoming, my friend. I forgot to save. That's fine. I mean, I'm not above taking a hint if I need one. I have used... I'm gonna call it one hint. The pillars that were in places we had already been to. There was no way to know where they were. Absolutely not, other than exploring everywhere again. Well, one of them required you to do a thing that we had done, but you needed to have a stat, and they didn't give you any feedback on that. I don't think we have a code. So we have 2 doors that require codes. And I have never ever been told any more codes by anyone. I can try the other codes I tried before, but What all the codes we had, we did use it at some point. But you know, there is a chance that you need to like fail to progress. Like, oh, you tried a bunch of codes, none worked. And then something happens. Okay, I'm gonna go back to where we fought the angels. And God, technically. If anyone was keeping up with that. How is the game's volume compared to my voice? Because I'm seeing a lot more range on the meters than usual. Okay, is there anything here? Nobody's here. Yep. Yepers. Nothingness. Maybe we need to find someone to talk to that would give us one of the passwords. I can't find Coopert. I might end up... Oh, it's coming louder than the game audio. Okay, that's the intended way, thank you. Hello there, Jankito. Welcome in, my friend. I don't know, man. I'm seeing if there's anything that I didn't check. Like, there is the place in Bina, but that still doesn't have anyone. I don't think it is going to have anyone. I'm gonna try, there is another password here that we already used, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Maybe they reuse the password somewhere. What does the Mr. tag mean? It means I'm running this on a Mr., which is an FPGA device that does a hardware emulation instead of doing software emulation. So it is... most of the time it is more accurate because of the timings. It does give me a lot lower input lag. And it is overall better than a software emulator. I've had it for a long time. I'm trying to use it today because I got the HDMI capture card. Because someone wants me to stream Killer 7. I have already tested with my Wii U. It does work, so I'm ready for that. It's probably gonna be a lot of fun. What a bizarre... yeah. Such a weird choice, yes. I got a S-video to HDMI converter. Once, if that arrives and it works, then I can also capture my other consoles. And then I can play Vigilante 8 on my Nintendo 64. And that's going to be fun. I love the Nintendo 64. I want to play more shit in it, on it. For those of you who just got here, we killed Lucifer yesterday. We killed the giant worm today. And we are supposed to get to Eden to end this, I presume. Now, I asked the fortune teller, and she said I needed to do something in the abyss. She didn't know where, she didn't know what. Now I walked around a lot and I got lucky. I did find what it was. It was a robe that allows me to change my alignment, the way my alignment appears. So I think I need that, or whatever it is. So yeah, got the robe, now what? So I went back to the fortune teller and she said, your destiny is so amazing, I can't see it. Or something along those lines. So I don't know where to go. Now, there are 2 places in the center that we haven't been to because they're locked behind code doors. And I don't have codes for those doors. I have been to Arcadia. Cooper is not there. I have been to Bina, that room is still empty. So, like, it completely without direction. I might take a hint. It would be the second hint. Which, you know, overall, like, it's not a lot for a game like this. But it's still annoying because I finished the previous 3 games without any hints. And I think that's a problem with the game. Like, that you can't figure it out yourself. We're talking about someone who has every single loose end written down carefully. Let's take stock. How many pages of Shin Megami Tensei 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 pages, not including extra notes for demons and equipment. Where I write down every single little thing so I can look back and see what did I miss. Second hint for being 65 hours in. Yeah, I guess. So I'll try to find it without spoiling myself. Okay. Find Fury's robe, that's what we did. You cannot get into Eden without it. I figured it out because we're neutral. You can only get in Eden if you're law, I presume, so you have to get it. Wait, but this is the chaos route. Okay, you only need to get the Fury's robe on neutral and chaos. Okay, that much I figured out. Next up, fight Kuzuryu. We did. Alright. Kill him, we did. He has 7,000 hit points. Alternate strategy. Whatever. We killed him normally. Okay, so first, well, you know, since we're using a hint anyway, should I just no? A teleport doesn't help me. Where was? I have to reset.
Why did the chicken cross the road, roll in the mud, and cross the road again? He was a dirty double crosser.
I think that one is pretty good. So first thing we have to do, apparently we have to go to the blacksmith. I tried the blacksmith 500 times. But sure, let's go to the blacksmith. It is a good one, yes. It's one of the best. Yeah, I know exactly where he is because we've been here so many freaking times trying to do something with the blacksmith because it's one of those loose ends. Although I might not know the way without looking at the map. The guy that does blacksmithing, he repairs the weapons and items that we dig up, builds us new ones sometimes too. He's really skilled, so you might benefit from meeting him. Yeah, well, we have been to him like 500 times, but sure. Is it this door? It is. And having the fortune teller stop working was kind of bullshit. Not gonna lie. Okay, blacksmith, but what? Is it different now? What was that you got there? That's a Hihirokane. Ah, it's the Masakado sword that depleted after opening the door. Hot damn! Give me that over to me. The dwarf smith forcefully took your Hihirokane. I'll make you something great out of this, just wait. Just wait. Is like a very long time or something? Not done. The best stuff takes time to complete. Don't get impatient. Okay, it's gonna take a long time. Whatever. Now, the hint, that's not the hint. The hint is to get into eating. You need to go to the center. We did. I did figure that out. One more password you need to learn. Okay, I did figure that out as well. So apparently you have to go to the bar in the center, talk to a guy that we talked before. He gives you 3 digits of the password. Then you have to go to Shinjuku for some godforsaken reason, and a guy there gives you the other digit. Okay, so when I say it's bullshit, okay, I'm gonna check a guide because whatever the game is asking me is bullshit. we literally we have to go to the bar and talk to some random dude. That's fine. Maybe if I spent another 2 hours, I would have tried to go to the bar. But then you need to get the last digit from a guy in another town that I would never in 100 years go to because there's no reason for me to. So yeah, that's bullshit. That's not acceptable. I do not. I do not take responsibility for like, oh, I look at the guide. Yeah, I did. Good luck figuring that shit out without a guide. Okay, so we need to wait a long time, so I'm gonna go outside so we don't spend... magnetite. Now let's... like, I don't know, give it a few days, I guess. It felt like petting. I wonder why. No, I said that on the other Megami Tensei games, I didn't use any hints. That's not correct. I did use 2 hints on Megami Tensei 2. The reason for that is that the game makes it very clear that you need an Undyne and a gnome. Was it an Undyne? I think it was. The Undyne is sort of optional, the gnome is mandatory. You cannot find those characters, you have to fuse them. You cannot recruit them. One of those, and I think it was the gnome, the mandatory one, you cannot get it by fusing 2 demons that you can recruit. You have to fuse a demon that you can recruit with another one that you have to fuse with another 2 demons that you have to recruit. There's no way to know any of that. Which demons are gonna fuse into what? So I looked at a guide for that. What demons do I need to get this demon, the gnome, so I can complete the game? Many months later, Bilbo, amazing streamer, he's playing through the same game and he gets to the same part. And I watch him spend like 6 hours recruiting demons and fusing them because he refused to get a hint. And then on the next stream, I looked it up, it's bullshit. I mean, if the game is bullshit, you gotta call it like it is. Like, at least the robe, it was in a bullshit spot, but at least we got hints about it, too. Right, there's a nymph bathing in the ocean. Okay, I'm gonna go around the ocean. Even if it was on a inconspicuous spot. The main part of the game you keep thinking looks like a primitive marble game. Sonic 3D. Yeah, you mean Marble Madness for the NES. It's because of the checkerboard. It's not checkerboard, but well, the mountain, the ridge is checkerboarded kind of, so it does look good. Like I like this kind of isometric with elevation look. NES Marble Madness. That game is fun to watch other people play. Oh look, it's a knife crab friend. It looks... It's supposed to be sci-fi because it is the future. Post-apocalyptic future specifically. right? With the buildings and the broken train lines, metro lines.
He has seen the future, and it's not real.
It is real, it's all broken over here. You love the look, yeah. The city streets. You do see these unbroken in the first part of Shin Megami Tensei, which is good. Megami Tensei 1 and 2, which of course are not the same continuity. The first one, the city is implied, you'll never see it. And the second one already takes place after the apocalypse. Shin Megami Tensei 1 is the first one that has a part that takes place before. Very specific charm to it. It's great. I really like when games have that. Okay, it's... Which is why I like Shadowrun so much. Oh, it's cyberpunk, futuristic, but with magic and elves. This does a little bit of that. Still has the fantasy vibe to it. Yeah, of course it does. We have magic and swords and demons and fairies and stuff like that. I'm gonna wait one more new moon and then I'm gonna go back and maybe it's enough. Same big fan of Shadowrun. Yeah, the Shadowrun game is like that Sega CD game. It hit me so hard, like gameplay wise it's jacked. It was one of the only like 2 or 3 times in the over 100 games, over thousands of hours of streaming that I used save states. And like, yeah, you can buy items, but you can't get money, so we didn't get like, got like 5% of the items. But the story and the art and the setting, it was the only Shadowrun game that did the whole, okay, here's a party of characters specialized. You have the samurai, you have the shaman, and they all had like their, we had a decker, they all had their personalities, they all had their different motivations, like they lined up in the end, but they had very different motivations. It was so freaking good, man. Amphis, chop up cyberspace, real good. We'll see if it feels like best fantasy. Yeah, Final Fantasy is high fantasy. Where they have... Depends on the game, of course, but yeah, some games like... Final Fantasy VI feels like steampunk with fantasy. Final Fantasy VII is just high-tech fantasy, I guess. 8 is confused. $13 is just not is it 13? I think it's 13. 13 is just fantasy, straight up. Like, I'm sure there's a gun somewhere in the game. I finished that game, I don't remember. But that game has nothing futuristic about it. Anime fantasy. 80 space fantasy after a point. I might have gotten that far. I'm not done! Yeah, excuse me. Princess is getting ready. But yeah, the Final Fantasy games I started playing 4? I think it was 4 that was on the DS. But something rubbed me wrong about that version, so I dropped it. I played 6 a lot, that was my second JRPG. That game left a big impression on me when I was a kid. And I wanted to play it so much, I would look it up on every single shop I could get to see if I could buy it, and I never found it. I know I can, of course I can play it today. That game is special to me. I need to find a good chunk of time to get engrossed in that game. 7 was whatever. I tried to play the PC version and I was like, this is worse than 6, like, who cares? I'm not apologizing for that opinion. 7 is way worse than 6. I played 8. I played half of it, little over half. It was... I think I gave up on the game because the optimal way to play was to use the big spells, and the big spells took 5 minutes to cast each. And it just got, okay, I either play suboptimally or every fight takes 2 hours. And I still played through half the game. It was better than 7 for me. Sue me. And then I played 13. 13 was cool. The skill system was interesting. It took... The problem with that game is 30 hours of tutorial. 100% agreed on the 7 opinion. You feel like most people love it because the first 3D or 3D RPG. Yeah, no, that does make sense. I'm not cheating on the game. I'm sure it's good. I will play it. I'll play through it one day. But as a kid, I didn't see the point in it. Still has 6 on your phone. You would play it with your screen has a crack. You think you play the game on your fucking phone? Get real. David Lynch. 14 is the best. You know, I could check that out for myself, but then I would be playing an MMO and no, I can't. Trust me. If I were to play an MMO, I would probably go back to City of Heroes before going to Final Fantasy XIV. 7 is good, not just nowhere close to... I think comparing a JRPG to Final Fantasy VI is unfair most of the time, unless you're Chrono Trigger. So Final Fantasy VI for me is the best one. The second best one is the game the guys that made Final Fantasy games made after 9. Which is the game that I consider to be Final Fantasy X, which I've talked a lot about, so I'm not gonna repeat myself too much. Lost Odyssey by Mistwalker Studios for the Xbox 360. That's the second best Final Fantasy game ever made. And I could stream it! I have an HDMI capture card. I can stream that game now. I might. Do you guys want to see me play a game that comes in 4 DVDs? That has 50, I think it was 50 short stories that you can read. They're all very good. Blue Dragon is by the same people. And it's very good. It's not as good as Lost Odyssey. I know! Akira Toriyama. I know. Not as good, sorry. Very good, not as good. Went back to Zero Heroes for a while when fan servers came up. Yeah, I keep meaning to do that. I watched Sakura play it. Kind of scratches the itch for now. 50 plus dreams. I read through all of them calmly. I was... Can you imagine a game where you're looking around for a secret, you find it, it's a text file, and you're happy because they are very good text files. And for each one, they pick a different song that plays while you're reading. There's no voiceover. And this song always fits so fucking well. And some of the stories are kind of depressing. It's amazing. I'm not done. Well, Jesus fucking Christ, piece of shit. I'm gonna test. When he finishes the sword, I'm gonna test it on him. Jesus Christ. Best RPG of that era. I can agree with that. Imagine someone in 2025 below the age of 30 reading one of those stories. Yeah, they have several pages. They're so good, man. There is one part on that game. Like, if you have played it, you know what it is. If you haven't played, you're gonna think I'm full of shit. I'm not doing any spoilers, don't worry. There is one part of that game that it's very sudden and it's very hard to go through without... I'm not gonna say without crying, but without being like deeply, well, that's some tough shit. That game takes the whole aspect of, oh, the main hero is a broody... He's a broody emo dude that lost his memory, and does such a good job of that. I don't think I've ever seen that trope done so freaking well. I was like, ah, yes, he hates everyone, he doesn't remember anything. Hold the story in the book. When he remembers... Fucking hell. A City of Heroes, yes. We're talking about MMOs. You think yeah. It's heart-wrenching. And almost bittersweet, but mostly heart-wrenching. And that game has top 5 best boss musics. Boss songs of all time. Pause the timer. Okay. Resume the timer. It's going to take a little bit to download the update. Well, it's good. We have to walk around doing nothing. At least I can upgrade stuff from the command line, so I don't have to click on things. I'm gonna let you guys in on a secret. I like the command line. I freaking love the command line. Like, people... People use AI to help with programming work, right? Now, I used to ignore it, but then I started on a project using tools and platforms and languages I knew nothing about. So I started going to ChatGPT every now and again, being like, okay, how does this work? How do I make this work? Because it's better than Stack Overflow. You do too? Yeah, Terminal is great. So I used it a few times. And then people would be saying things like, you know, instead of opening a browser, talking to ChatGPT, pasting your code, you could use something like Copilot or Cursor or whatever the shit people use to integrate AI in their development environments. And I was like, I could, but it's gonna harsh my vibe. And then I discover 2 extra clicks. And then I discover a terminal tool to do that. You call the command for the tool. You pass in the files you want the AI to look at. And then it gives you a terminal for you to talk, where you can go like, oh, this file's messed up, how do I fix this? This method is broken. Why does that not work? And if you keep saving the files on your environment, it updates automatically, so when you continue to talk, okay, I fixed it, now what? And that's so much better than using a browser. I can talk with the computer on a terminal. That feels like the future. Not on a browser, not with voice commands like screw Siri. No, talking with the computer on the terminal. And the computer answers.
He has seen the future, and it's not real.
Oh, it's very real. You can even have it automatically. You can have it, like, I wouldn't do that because that's vibe coding. I don't do vibe coding. Which apparently is not a meme, some people actually do it. But you can have it automatically save the files for you, can have it automatically create your git commits and stuff. That's excessive. I just want to talk about the code. And it's useful for stuff, okay, I need a library that does this. Can you recommend me something? If it recommends me something, I'm like, that has too many dependencies. Do you know of anything smaller? It's good for that kind of stuff. I don't want it to write the code for me. Okay, the thing is still failing. Even with the updated browser. Maybe YouTube is broken. Yeah, right. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna pause the timer. It's very mustache twirling villain. They only use it for the very big bosses, and that thing with the trumpet at the end where it does a it's so ridiculous and it's so good, man. I don't know. It's unapologetic in how it is. The timer. I forgot the timer. Yeah, Nobuematsu did Lost Odyssey. Like, the first time I heard that song in the game, I didn't like it. I thought, wait, this is weird. The second time, I was like, okay, maybe this kind of works. The third time, Mortal was like, hell yes, bring me a boss fight. It's better than Chrono Cross battle music. I mean... the hell, man? Not done, chat. It's not done. It better be the best sword in the game. Who knows, maybe it turns into the equipable Masakado sword. That would make sense. I have to adjust my interface here. There we go. I had hopes we would finish this game today. Because I think we're very close to finishing. Like, where do you go after Eden? We have been to hell already. We literally killed the mountains. Okay, it wasn't the actual mountains. Like, we were told the mountains were the back of the guy. They weren't. The guy was just burrowing underneath. Yeah, I'm gonna put that game on my list of games to stream. It's a very long game. Technically, I could do the New Game Plus. I remember unlocking that. Thing is, you can easily play that game on a modern system. It does support the retrocompatibility on Xbox. And you can buy it online, which is very good. When I got it, you couldn't. It was just the discs version. I guess they didn't want people to download, what, 100 gigabytes back in 2008 or something. I don't know, I might be getting that wrong. I don't know how many days it has been since we gave the guy the sword. I should have kept track. Just so I could rant about it. It's been 10 days and it's not done yet. Yes. The Xbox Marketplace on the Xbox 360. They did sell, like, games that were also sold on disc already. Not at first, but eventually yes. But I think I have this memory of trying to find Lost Odyssey on the shop and not finding it back then. And now I know it is there. I so much wish those guys weren't so stubborn. They made so many great games and they're all stuck. One of those games you can't play it. They made the JRPG, the original Final Fantasy guys from Mistwalker. They did a JRPG on the iPhone, and you can't buy it today because it's old or something. Alright, if you have an account that bought it and you have a device that can run it, I guess. Otherwise, it's not emulated, might never be. And they did an interview, I think, and someone asked about, you know, re-releasing their games on Steam so people can play the old Blue Dragon games and Lost Odyssey and that one. And they were like, no, we believe in you making new games instead of re-releasing old ones. And yeah, that's going to make us very much better than other devs. And there you go, there's a game no one can play. Had only experienced the 360 via osmosis friends back in the day. And that was me with the Nintendo 64 and the Sega Saturn. I never saw PlayStation 1 in person until like 2009. And after that, like, nothing in consoles until like the Wii. Here in Brazil, they kind of dropped hard until the PlayStation 2 in a lot of ways. Me, I went for computers because I needed computers for other things and I couldn't afford a console. I could afford the console, not the games. And we all know PC games are free. At least in Brazil they were. All free. I mean, I used to... Most of the games that I played in the 90s were demos. Ah, shit. I knew it was the wrong door and I went in here anyway. Yeah, I might benefit from meeting him if he stops stalling. Please be done. Even it even has clown music. You're still waiting. What a dumb fuck. It's done. Here. Muzi got Masakado's katana. Okay, it is Masakado's katana. There are better items. But, okay, there is a law, a neutral, and a chaos weapons. They're like big hitters. So I assume it's one for each path. This one is the neutral one. After this, there are staffs. I heard this game might have optional post-ending content. So it might be that. I never thought I'd live long enough to make something as great as this. Thanks for the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, son. Everyone loves me calling me son. Okay. So our current sword is the Fujinken. Alright. I'm just gonna give you guys the stat difference here. The Fujinken has 133 attack. Masakado has 190. Fujinken has 51 to hit. Masakado has 87. Fujinken hits 2 targets. Masakado hits 1 to 3. Masakado also gives me like +3 strength, +1 intellect, +2 vitality. And it can freeze enemies instead of paralyze. So yeah, it's full upgrade. Let's go. Only thing that drops is luck. Now look at the attack. That's a lot of upgrade, man. Magic power increased. Okay, I should save, so I don't have to do all of that again. Of course, these demons are gonna die in one hit. They were already dying in one hit. So now we need to say, I'm gonna go to Holy Town. Again, Holy Town, always a good destination at this time of the year. I'm gonna save. From there, I'm going to go to the center, and now we have the password to one of the doors. And I blame the game for needing a hint. Teleport first. I don't have a drink anymore. Save here. From here, once I'm at the center, I'm gonna save on the left because from the center I can't leave. I'm surprised we didn't get better armor at this point. Lost Odyssey has one big problem. Character design. The characters are very good, they have a lot of personality, they have well fleshed out stories. Then you have this character who is like a very old, caring, respectful woman, very virtuous woman. She has the biggest tits in the game, on full display at all times. You have the main character, stoic, brooding. His belly is out the entire game. Hello there, Abstractism. Welcome in, my friend. That's the one thing about that game that leaves my head scratching. Some of the character designs are alright. Those two in particular, they don't match the characters at all. And when I say his belly out, I'm not saying he has his shirt off. He has like a plate that doesn't cover his belly button. That's it. It's so weird. It feels like one of those customization options they put in a video game that no one picks because it's too weird. Crop top chest plate. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that's what he has. That's exactly what he has. Jesus Christ. I seriously, okay, I bought the game, it was expensive, I'm gonna play, but why the hell is the character dressed like this? Well, are we getting better armor? I don't remember if the game has equipment, but it doesn't change the sprite. I suppose if we went to the bar and the guy gave us 3 numbers, we could brute force the 4th number in 10 minutes. So it's not entirely jacked. It's still pretty dumb though. I was talking about Lost Odyssey, which is something I do like every 2 months. Yeah, I mean, I'm playing a JRPG, I'm talking about other JRPGs as it happens. We had to run around for 30 minutes waiting for time to pass. Because the dwarf was taking sweet ass time making a sword. Save. Now we save here because this place you can't teleport out of here. It's a saving terminal only. It's disconnected from the rest. Although we're probably not going elsewhere. I mean, if we do whatever we need to do here, then it won't matter anyway. If we have to go somewhere, we'll have to walk there. Okay, now the path here was a bit annoying. It's follow the right wall until there. Let's see if I can remember that. Oh, I have to save. Yeah. I can't forget, I need to get into a habit every time I save the game. I think here is... No, okay. Not yet. Organizing my windows. I don't have a lot of taskbar anymore. Like I used to. I don't know which one of those. I think we have to go on the left door. Because it's right next to where the elders were. So that makes the most sense to me. I mean, I could try putting the password on that. It's right there. Might as well. Okay, is this the door? No. It's the other one. Power lost. Oh no, please don't lose the power. Terminator lost. That guy has one of the most amazing sprites. You know, here is also a bit winding to get there. See if I can... No, it's not this way. Shotgun and a rifle. Outstanding. Here? Yeah. There we go. What awaits us here? I'm not gonna heal. It's fine. More maze. Okay. Frames. Why am I dropping frames? I switched to the other connection. I'm sorry? I was on my backup connection this time. And my backup connection crapped out. And then OBS refused to reconnect. Again, I had to restart everything. I think this should be working mostly. Yeah, I think everything is fine. I'll come back. Alright. Start the timer again. You guys didn't miss anything, don't worry, I didn't move. I think everything is fine. I don't like it when... Oh, I didn't set the eater there. Screen eater. It's back. Well, no one emoted, so that's okay. I thought it was gonna be an important place. It was just a short corridor for no reason, okay. Man, that final corridor on Megami Tensei 2. I don't know why I remember that one. That place was so cool. And you kind of know who the final boss is gonna be, but you're still surprised when you get to him. Oh, we're still leveling up? Really? I don't think there's a reason to get stamina if our life is maxed out. Even if it reduces the damage you take, like, at this point, it wouldn't matter. Oh, a box! You have too many items. I left the box alone. Oh my god. We have an item that is cursed. I can just drop it if I can find it. This is cursed. I don't need it. Orbs are very good, but we have so many. Slicer. Slicer is incredibly dumb to keep around. So is the head basher. Okay. Oh man, I could have sold those for money. Angel hair. That's a consumable. And we can't use it, it's only for law. Okay, this segment was nothing. Alright, technically we went the right way then, if we want to explore everything. Which probably doesn't matter anymore, but still. It might. I really think we're heading to the final battle here. We have technically the final sword. We have killed 2 major characters. Oh, this is going back, okay. Now that I mind the random fights, like there are games where they get annoying. This is mostly fine. But we didn't get this many when we needed to find enemies. Even when we were supposed to have high spawn rates. You know what, I think at this point of the game I think I have a spell that keeps people away. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, I think I have that spell. Let me see if I can use it. Because I think every enemy is considered weak. And like, it's not like we can keep having magnetite. We're always gonna run out of magnetite. And here it is. Did she cast it? Does it work? I think it works. Yeah. Yeah, there goes the magnetite. It's 1 full moon cycle, so when it gets to new moon, it's going to reset. We can cast it again. Yeah, this is gonna make things go a lot faster. No, it's fine. Hey, spot consumable. Or maybe it's 1 full moon cycle, starting from when you cast it. In previous games it was like when new moon hits, all spell effects dissipate. I'm pretty sure. That over there looks like it might be stairs. No, it's nothing. It did look like stairs. Exit? Does that exit into Eden? That would be funny. I need to do a healing on Byakuya specifically. Okay, we have mapped all of this. There we go. Where are we exiting? Is it Eden? Cherubim, the gates of Eden will only open to the chosen few. We have... We can deal with that. Yes. We have been given the gift of knowing who is chosen and who is not. Convenient? You are? Oh, you are one of the chosen few. Go, you may enter paradise. Because we have the robe. So we can pretend to be Law. As we enter too. Thanks to Fury's robe, you are able to trick the Caribbean. Good, we can go in and kill everyone. There's a lot of dialogue here. Yeah, this is Eden, there's no combat here. Time to start a new set of notes. Eden. Okay. Who is this? Laborer. I heard the voice of God. And then an angel appeared in front of me and brought me to Eden. I will work to build a new world from now on. God wants to kill everyone, I believe, so that's not gonna work out well for you, I'm sorry to say. I can't believe I'm here in Eden. Just when I was thinking the millennium itself was a mistake, I heard the word of God. Those of us that heard the word of God were chosen to build a new world. Yeah, fuck everyone who was left behind, right? Typical Law stuff. To think that an old man without much time left, like me, would be chosen. Until I die, I intend to work toward building a new world. Everyone wants a new world. What's wrong with the old one? Why can't we fix that one instead? Regardless of origin or status, all those who heard the word of God and were willing to forsake their knowledge were brought here. Yeah. Not demanding at all. To think that one such as me, with no ability other than being able to kill things, would hear God's voice and be brought to Eden. Even gods need security. I don't know what use I will be, but I guess this is fate. And it's a very tall tower. I know why Gabriel brought me here. I was destined to live in the new world. Yeah, that's a very self-assured person. I didn't want to drop there. Okay, let's go into the very tall tower of infinity. You do not belong here. But I have a robe. La Folie is to the south. You should go to him. He is he. I looked everywhere. Is that a hidden in the trees thing? It is. Okay. Musi. I finally understand. It's La Folie, everyone. I know who I am and why I am here. I know why I was born, what my job is, and what I was destined to do. And now, I'm going to return to my true form. Look, my lost other half has returned to me. Other half, is this Satan? Is La Folie Satan? Yeah, that's Set. La Folie was Satan's other half. I knew it. La Folie never tricked me, no. Look, La Folie is now Satan, Satanized. I am Satan. I'm God's chosen bringer of retribution. This dialogue makes no sense outside of Megami Tensei. No, yeah, we are in Eden, BV. A step above Cathedral, I guess. And now we are going to deal with God's chosen Satan. Of course. And judge of all in heaven and earth, demon and human. Which is in line, Satan was also God's servant in Megami Tensei 2. I guess. Defiler of this holy paradise, begone! Fall into the depths of the filth where you belong! You were cast out into the underworld! Exclamation mark. What? Wow! Looks like Satan really did a number on you. Man, word travels fast. But you don't have time to rest up. Look, he started to move already. Oh. Okay, that's a space cathedral now. Satan was making the people in the center construct an ark. Man, that's mixing up all the myths into a single jumble soup. Of course, Satan built an ark. That's what Satan does, right, in the original. Eden is there, inside. The ark flew away along with those chosen to live in the new world. And there's something even worse in the ark, the Megiddo ark. I don't know what that is, but it sounds bad. The Megiddo Arc is an extremely powerful energy weapon. Did Satan consider that both things being called arcs is a bit confusing? If it is fired, it will kill every last living thing on the planet. Satan is getting ready to fire it, and will do so without hesitation. So there is literally a game where Satan does an orbital strike. Outstanding. Because it is what God has ordered him to do. Nobody can stop him. God has abandoned those living on the surface, in Millennium, in the underworld, and in the abyss, everyone. Uzi, I shall give you one final chance to stop him. Come to a terminal. It doesn't matter which one. Alright, I can't teleport to one, but I'm gonna use this one instead. Because we're gonna teleport to the center, that one is annoying. Yeah, of course we're going to go to a terminal to save. That's the one hint the game didn't need to give me. But fine, I guess. Will it let me save before it does whatever it is? Probably not. Yeah, he's here. Thanks for coming. This is a virtual space. Here, inside the network. It's my hideout, more or less. From here, I can send you to the terminal inside the Ark. Teleporting? Steven's voice says, "Go now." No, I'm not going, I'm saving. What is it? Is there something you need? I need to save. If you need something, I will help you. I'll bring you anywhere you want to go from this arc. However, only until your business is finished. Once you're done, I'll bring you back here. Where do you want to go? I want to go to save. Okay, maybe I can go to repair garage. That's such a weird mechanic. This is endgame stuff, definitely. Thank you for your patronage. Okay, but I want to go to save. Yes, there is. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I can't leave. I'm locked in here now. Eden. Alright. I'm gonna set a marker in here. And that's the terminal. Oh, these are not Eden level enemies at this point. I'm gonna cast the Stoma again. If that allows us to get less encounters, I'll take it. At this point, we don't need the... We don't need the experience or anything else. If only we had magnetite, this would go by a lot faster. How much time? Someone needs to look at all the VODs. Of course no one is gonna do that. And add up how much time not having magnetite has cost us in damage animations. I wouldn't be surprised if it amounted to like 1 hour. At least. Maybe it could be automated somehow. To tally up the hours. Welcome to the Messiah Church. What can I do for you? Nothing. May God bestow his blessing upon you. Are you kidding? I'm here to kill the guy. Exit. Oh, this? Okay, back to Satan. Back to Satan. Nobody is here. No Satan? Okay, I might have to check the dialogues. Might be different. Now I'm gonna finish exploring the other place. This dialogue takes so long. The gate to Eden will no longer open. Alright? I guess. He's probably right in the middle. We have to go. Yeah, around here, possibly. I really thought something was gonna happen. Wait, what? Okay, this area is nothing. One big nothing. What about this? Does this lead into another area? Oh, my bad. So trap port will take me back to Stephen, I'm pretty sure. We can't go, we are locked in this place, this has to be the end of the game. And it's pretty late, but I'm not gonna quit now. We're gonna finish this today. Okay, does this go inside? Oh. Oh, what is it? That's top tier sprite. Sabbath. Only those that have what it takes to live in the new world should be riding this arc. So what are you doing here? Stephen brought me here. He hacked the place. To ensure that evil and violence does not destroy the new world, we choose only those willing to give up their knowledge and follow God unquestionably. And yet you who keep killing, destroying, and using blasphemous magic to fuse demons, dare to defile its holy halls. I cannot let such wicked, sinful people remain on this ark. Sabbath. I'm fighting. It's the music, everyone. Okay. Now I think he might be buffing himself. So just in case. Because I heard a buff besides mine, I think. Okay, that time I did not hear a buff. Not even from my guy. Because he's frozen or something. Yeah, his magic is sealed. Can I fix that? Her magic is also sealed. That's a problem. Yeah, I don't have... Is there an item that removes debuffs? There is specifically for stone, paralysis and poison, it's not our case. No. have to hope it passes on its own. Couldn't even get my full buffs. More people are getting unable to cast spells. I'm starting to get worried because of my healers. One of my healers is sealed. He healed himself. Of course he did. What am I thinking? Is that... That looks bad. It is. She's paralyzed or frozen. I don't have a spell for that. And I don't think I have an item for that either. No, I don't. Yep, things are not looking good. Maybe she's just frozen. I think she's frozen. Which might pass. Okay, she is back, but she still can't cast spells. That was pretty good. Happy Cakes is frozen again. Okay, that was easy. That was easier than Lucifer and the... Okay, Satan is gonna be hard. This guy's whatever. Happy Cakes leveled up. She learned Necroma. Necroma lets me revive an ally as undead for one battle. It's whatever. Okay, so that was just a fight that we did. Not the only one here. My screen... Hang on. Make sure it's safe. I'm gonna turn off my monitor and turn it on again. Hopefully it doesn't break anything. My monitor is blinking where that guy was blinking. I hope it's not permanent. Jesus Christ. If it is permanent... I'm gonna go upstairs. Should be fine. Just a second. This is really annoying. It's like flashing. But it's interesting. No, it doesn't show. Anyway, it doesn't show on a white screen, it doesn't show on a black screen. Or even a red one, but it shows on the actual thing. It doesn't show on the capture card. You guys can't see it. Hang on. I have to. I could take the HDMI on and off. Maybe it's not the HDMI the problem. It's still here. I don't know. This is concerning. I can't. And if it damaged my monitor. So strange though. What a weird ass place. What? Okay, that's just a twister. Okay, another big ass angel, I suppose. Shaddai, so you are here. I am, yes. This guy is also blinking. Let me do something I didn't want to do. Hang on. I'm gonna do this. Give me just a second. Where is my mouse cursor? Here. There's something very Morishimi Tensei to stream. Yes, Crabmeats. Only thing is I'm running into some technical issues here. Let's see if I can fix this. Yeah, that's a big eyeball, yes. Can I... Why doesn't anything work? I'm afraid that... It's just because I'm really worried about my my hardware right now. Shit, it's still here. And I'm dropping frames? No, I'm not. Okay, seriously. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna stop the timer. I'm terribly sorry. We're gonna have to come back to this game next week. Because my monitor is acting up in a way that makes me very worried. So we'll continue this game next week.